Good evening, everyone. My name is Trisha Magno, and I will be um, speaking about my manuscript speech, which is titled as "It's More Fun in the Philippines." It is certain that our country, Philippines, is not perfect like any other country in the world. We are even included and labeled as a third world country, which sounds really bad if you're going to ask me. However, I believe that there is more than meets the eye. Our country is blessed with more than 7,500 islands. What more can you ask for? Nothing is really interesting than visiting each island with your loved ones. Exploring the beauty made naturally by God, as astonishing as it sounds. Philippines is truly the best country to visit and has the best wonderful vacation place. In my case, I will always argue about how Philippines is the best country to visit because I genuinely believe so. There are a lot of reasons why, but I would like to reiterate the smile of every Filipino and the warmth you will feel once you enter the country. It is extraordinary because every person will react differently, regardless of what race, ethnicity, color, or religion you believe in. Filipinos will welcome you with open arms. There is this one blogger I have watched before, where he approached random Filipinos for free food. Mind you, he is a foreigner, and most Filipinos' initial reaction is to think that this foreigner is blessed financially. However, to spice things up, the vlogger pretended to have lost his money with the aim of getting the Filipinos' reaction. Obviously, the Filipinos family invited a complete foreign stranger without a second thought for dinner and allowed the tourists to sleep in their house for a while. Now, this really is something to be proud of because some countries like Japan, they're not really inviting to strangers. According to Casey Basil, the survey resulted that only 15% of Japanese travelers would start off a conversation with a stranger in a neighboring seat on a plane. This just proves that Filipinos are much caring to strangers, even without the thought of getting something in return for the favor that they have offered. A lot of countries have their own set of tourist spots. However, nothing beats our own. Back in 1999, Puerto Princesa Underground River was declared as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. As stated by UNESCO, the river is surrounded by one of world's best spectacular cave systems, and it is acknowledged as Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park by Seven Wonders of Nature. People from outside and inside the country are mesmerized by the beauty of this city because it has also been praised as the cleanest and greenest city. With lots of attractions from beach life down to wildlife, Puerto Princesa cannot be unmatched. Philippines is also the only Christian nation in Asia. The country consists of 86% of Roman Catholics and 6% of other Christian cults. So I guess it is safe to say that Filipinos are devoted to their religion so much to the point that we have the longest Christmas celebration across the world. We have these bare months, which refers to the similar ending of months: September, October, November, and December. At this time, we begin preparing and anticipating for Christmas holiday season to come. It is the most waited time of most of W's because this indicates no work and no school. Therefore, every member of the family can spend time together without any sign of disturbance. Even visitors from other countries choose to spend holidays in the Philippines because they can escape the cold weather back in their country. Um, Philippines is a tropical country, hence why Filipinos love going to the mall. We have the three largest malls in the world. However, SM North EDSA is not included anymore. Still, we choose to visit many malls to avoid the heat of sun touching our brown skin. Travelers outside the country loves shopping to Manila because of its high-end luxurious shopping malls and because almost everything in the Philippines is budget friendly, such as food, restaurant, clothes, and even transportations. If I were a foreigner, I would go to Philippines too. The National Museum is also free of charge to visit. You can enjoy your time without having to spend too much of your money. That is the biggest catch when having a vacation in this lovely country. And who would even forget about Wang Od, the living legend, the grandmother that we all wanted to have? As someone who values tattoos deeply, this, that right there, and I have other two, but I can show it. And I know a lot of artists and tattooed individuals from around the world who has a desire to meet the legend Wang Od. Even those professional tattoo artists, like my tattoo artist, would feel lucky to even have a glimpse of the tattooist master. It is definitely an honor to see the last tribal tattoo artist in the world. Certainly, the reason why even the foreigners would go all the way from Manila to Kalinga just to get inked by her. Therefore, I conclude that the most interesting topic about a country as the tourist attractions that even foreigners cannot seem to miss. If all Filipinos are able to learn and appreciate the little things in our community, in our place, like the foreigners do, what more to us? The citizen who has been living here since God knows how long. I think it will create more happiness to every individual in this country. That's all.